I've been selling beauty and I've been selling items here for almost 30 years at HSN. I was at another network before this, so I've been doing this for almost 40 years. In the almost 40 years that I've been selling things and presenting things on television, listen, I've been getting older with you, and nobody's gonna look out or watch your back better than your best girlfriend. And one of my best friends in the world has, from the ground up, created a real clean beauty. Not somebody who just, like, oh, it's clean beauty. It is a clean beauty brand from the ground up that is transforming your skin from the very first time. This is a curated, closed edition way. Do you have dry skin? Are your heels, do they look rough? Are you taking that old cheese grater to them? More importantly, do you have that chicken skin? And you know what I'm talking about. On your neck, on your décolleté, on the back of your legs. Promise me you're gonna try this, because it's only for this hour. I am one of the couple hundred people who got on board with auto ship, because this is going away forever. This is a closed edition. Let's show you that if purchased separately, because I gotta get Liz out here. The body butter alone, it has ingredients in here that, frankly, I do in skin creams that sell for close to $100. Seriously, with the niacinamide alone, that's $34. And then that super size of the body and hand wash, that's another $22. Jared, what do we have? Like maybe 2,000 total, not much more than that. If you want it on the auto ship, I think we have the final 700. I gotta get her out here. My girlfriend, she is gonna change the look of your skin forever. Liz False, who, I mean, beauty and brains, you are the whole package. I'm dumbfounded. I have never seen a product go to work on that aging, that withered, that crinkled skin. It smells delicious. You nailed it with this one.
Oh, thank you and love you so much. But yes, this scent, which I know is going to be over tonight, what does California Dreaming smell like? I actually grew up in Santa Monica, California, and I would sit on the beach with my brother, and there was this beautiful scent that I remember as a child. And I thought, I have to recreate that scent. That's what this is. It has sea salt, this ocean mist, but more importantly is this really beautiful red sand verbena that grows along the mountainside in Santa Monica. That's what's inside of here. It is, and there's my brother and I sitting on the beach in Santa Monica, but it smells just energizing. It just takes me back to when I was younger and sitting on the beach. So I hope all of you, and you're already loving it, but let's start with this. This is like you are diving into a jar of night cream. It is a proprietary complex with niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. As you were saying, Shannon, if you do have the laxity, if you do have what you were saying, chicken skin, and you're saying, you know what, nothing has worked on my neck or my décolleté or anywhere on my body, wait until you dive in. So many of you said, Liz, I just want to dive into my jar of night cream. That's essentially what this is, that powerful that the first time you use it, and I know Patsy's there live with you in the studio, the first time you use it, wait until you see the difference. And Patsy is beautiful all around, but take a look at this. The very first time, and if you're like Patsy and you're looking in the mirror tonight saying, yes, so look at Patsy's bottom arm where you see that sort of laxity to the skin, the lines and wrinkles, the skin that looks dull and tired. And then look at her top arm, what she's showing you there. Look at the tone. As you were saying, Shannon, with your own elbows, look at the difference between the top arm, which just looks smooth, and the bottom arm. Look at this. Patsy's so funny how she shows you her little jiggle there. We all have a jiggle somewhere, and that's where this powerful, powerful body butter comes in.
Oh, wow, Liz, we are so busy. Please use express ordering. I'll tell you, since this launched, when it launched on Monday, I'll tell you what, it has been the hit. Everybody has been trying, we've been arguing, hosts have been clamoring, we've all been fighting to get this in our show. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's only because Liz and I are friends that I even have any auto ship tonight. The auto ship was completely sold out. So our buying team, they went back to Liz, they went back to her team, and they were able to shift a few. 500 of you can get auto ship. So 500 of you can get auto ship, and that's only if you're calling this hour. Remember that body butter, it more than pays for the purchase. But the other thing to be really clear about is not only are you seeing results on your skin from the very first use, we can't raise that price if you do that auto ship, and that's only for the next 500 people. The other thing about this, Liz, is yes, I don't care if you've got that chicken skin, if you've got that crepey skin, have you gained weight? Have you lost weight? Are you afraid to wear that swimsuit? Do you not want to put on that tank top? You want to wear that off-the-shoulder shirt? I mean, even for those of us out there, Liz, you know, even in this weird time in history, you know, I've been trying to stay fit, or as fit as possible, but the truth of the matter is aging is what it is. And I'm not saying that this replaces the gym, but what I am saying is with that aging process, our skin just loses its buoyancy and its elasticity and its bounce and the look of that firmness where you get kind of, like I said, that wrinkly crinkly, that chicken skin, that slack skin. So at least try this, because Liz, you told me you are not, this is not just a weekly deal drop where the price goes up. You are not doing this set again. Is that true?
Yes, it's just a special edition just for this week, just for the weekly deal. But wow, look at these results. I mean, can you imagine taking a bath or a shower? Look at Christine's leg. If you can relate to that, as you were saying, you know, that sort of laxity above the knee. And when our skin is dry, it looks great, it looks ashy, but look at her other leg. Look at the tone, look at the color. It brings out that healthy glow. But yes, as you were saying, Shannon, this is the last time. It was only for the weekly deal. But let me just show you why the wash is so incredible. So many of you said, so Liz, how can you put great results or great ingredients inside of a product, but then just have it wash down the drain? I thought, that is a really good point. So what if I made it without sulfates, made it completely clean, but I made it rich, I made it plump so that it stays on your skin. So what you will notice is that, look at this, without even water, you get this creamy, rich lather that stays on your body until you wash it off. And it's got trihyaluronic in here, 3 different types of hyaluronic acid that really plump the skin. So even before you put on this incredible body butter with niacinamide, use your wash. And I would say, because you're only going to use 1 drop to get this creamy, big lather, this should last you at least 3 months. It's huge.
It is, but you know, it's kind of like having a friend in the business. And I'm lucky that Liz and I are friends and she's my friend in the business. Trust me when I tell you, she has your back. The ingredients that she has placed in this body butter, they read like the list of ingredients that I'm just telling you. I've sold other products. I've sold other products with just tout the addition of the niacinamides alone. They don't sell for $29.95. They sell for a lot more than that. And that would just be for the body butter. You see that if purchased separately, and it's almost irrelevant only in as much as this is it's a limited edition. In fact, even the packaging denotes that. Here's that if purchased separately. Understand, yes, the price goes away in 1 hour. We'll show you that if purchased separately, because remember, you are getting the both. You are getting both. So the value on that body butter, again, is $34. So $34 with the inclusion of all of those cutting edge, but still clean beauty ingredients for anti-aging that is next level. This is next generation skincare. And no kidding, it's just like things that I would, you know, that I've sold face creams with that kind of technology in. And then that creamy, that emollient body wash that also has those anti-aging properties built into it with this beautiful special edition packaging, but moreover, a special limited edition quantity. At this point, we have 300 of the auto ship only. So auto ship was officially gone. They were able to shift the inventory slightly so that I would have any for this show. Frankly, Liz agreed to do this show just for me because this is not to her benefit to even do something in this price range. Because Liz, at the end of the day, that's one of the things that I think since you launched Nakery Beauty, I mean, you know, everything that you've been doing has gone on to be a customer favorite and a customer pick. You know, on social media, it's been a sensation. Beauty editors are raving about it. But we've got a special place in your heart. And you really created this, yes, with you, but with your customers who have really become friends. You curated and custom designed this for us, didn't you?
Exactly. And it wasn't my idea. So many of you would write to me and say, so Liz, I need something powerful. I just want to dive into my jar of night cream. So I put niacinamide in here, hyaluronic acid, squalene, things that you would use for your face, now for your body in this beautiful, beautiful set. And so many of you have been writing to me today saying, Liz, I cannot believe this is the last day I can get California Dreaming. But what does it smell like? It smells like the beach, the ocean, the sea salt with that hint of that rare verbena that only grows in Santa Monica, California, right along the mountainside. It's a red sand verbena that is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so excited for all of you to try this. And all of you have already been writing to me. And thank you for all of your beautiful notes.
Hey, Liz, you know, and I'll rely on your expertise because you're such a great beauty authority. God, I would almost say gender friendly. I mean, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't you say it's like gender neutral? So the guy in your life would love this too, yes?
Oh, yes. I was going to say, if you live with anybody, you need to hide it because they're definitely going to take it from you because it's just energizing. It's carefree. It just puts you a little spring in your step. But look at the results, Shannon. That's just from using the body butter alone, without even the wash, just the body butter, this proprietary complex. Look at how it changes the skin instantly. So it's really exciting. But this tub should last you a really long time.
No, it should, but you know, you look at those before and afters, and by the way, everything that we do here has to be legally vetted and approved and, you know, the whole shebango. It's a big deal for us to say clean beauty. I'll just tell you that right now because there's a whole list of legal ramifications and description around that. But when we can say one application, do you have crinkled skin? Do you have the look of chicken skin? Do you have the look of kind of that, you know, withered skin, that lackluster skin? Even the tone of your skin looks better with this. But again, as someone, you know, whether you've gained weight or lost weight, I think you know what I'm talking about. Is it around the ankles? Is it around the elbows? Is it around the knees? Is it on the backs of your arms? It is on the backs of your legs. Maybe it's around your tummy area. Again, if you've gained weight or lost weight, and you know, I'm not trying to make any miracle claims here, but I think, Liz, for a lot of men and women, because remember, this is a gender neutral fragrance. I mean, it's just, it smells like happiness to me because it smells like that fresh day, you know, you've been, you know, spending that great day at the beach. The big thing for me though is it's kind of like gratifying, and it's very gracious that we get our self-confidence back with one application, because sometimes we think, oh, well, you know what, time's up. I'm just gonna have arms like my mom. Time's up, you know, it doesn't matter how much I exercise. You know, you kind of give up unless you see before and afters like this, because these are the problem areas that really show our age, aren't they?
Exactly. And then you wait, and then you have to wait 12 weeks, and then you're like, you know what, I give up, I'm done. What's exciting is all of you are already falling in love with these results. You're loving the scent, which is that beach, that sea salt, but more importantly, so many of you are like, Liz, I cannot believe this wash. My skin has never looked that incredible. And with this skin tone, this niacinamide, this proprietary complex, it truly is, think of skincare for your face, now in a body butter. So use it on, you can use it all over, of course, but really focus on those areas, the neck, the décolleté, anywhere where you just hate to look at yourself. This is going to give you that confidence.
Liz, well, oh man, you know you're going to be getting those emails. It is official. Jared, the auto ship is gone. Is that correct? Am I saying that right? Okay, so the auto ship is gone. The auto ship is gone. We might even be able to show you the quantity left, because here's the thing. We have almost 1,000 people calling. I have 2,000 remaining. And I'll just tell you this, you're not gonna need that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. A weekly deal drop means just that. It is the end of the week. It's the start of a new day with Sarah and my darling friend Erin Berger, who's back with us in the studio in a moment. And when that happens, this price goes away. It's not quite a half off sale, but it's pretty doggone close. But Liz, again, the body butter alone is $34 with the niacinamides and all of those cutting edge skincare ingredients. So it's better than a buy one, get one, because that's $34. The hand wash is the hand and body wash is another $22. But you're really kind of creating these limited editions just so that you're not gonna carbon copy or cookie cutter everything that you do. You're gonna create like these one-of-a-kind skincare additions for us. It's gonna be exciting to see what you're moving forward with, but you know, if I get more than one of these, I can keep my skin on vacation, can't I?
Exactly. And you know, Shannon, I love what you were saying earlier about just it's that happy scent. It just takes you away. But it's almost like a capsule collection. When it's gone, it's gone. But that way you have it. You have it that nobody else has it. You just can't go down to the mall and pick it up. And you're using ingredients without all the yuckies. There are no sulfates. It's not going to dry your skin out. And then you put on this niacinamide body butter that just changes the way you will look at your skin. So if you cover up, if you're wearing long sleeves, in fact, when I first met Patsy, she was always wearing long sleeves. And now look at her arms. They look incredible.
Well, they do indeed, and well, with now the last 2,000 to go around, and we are not limiting quantities, even though that price goes away at midnight. Hey, Liz, what is the shelf life? Because I know it's clean beauty. Like if I get it, and since the auto ship is sold out, if I get more than one of these, is it 2 years? 2 years?
2 years. 2 years. Yes.
Okay.
2 years.
Well, that's what's happening. We are not limiting quantities, and Liz did this as a special favor for me. Boy, oh boy, I hope you try it. If you get, if you become a Debbie Downer, if you look at your hands or your knees, or in particular, like the chicken skin on your chest or your décolleté, but especially around the knee area when you're trying to wear shorts or swimsuits or warm summer fashion, you just wait after one application to see how much better your skin looks. And guys, that goes for you too. Because remember, this is a gender-neutral fragrance. Just smells like happy. Just smells like happy. Day at the beach. Smells like a day of happy. Well, I am always happy when I get spend time with you. I love you, Liz. Congratulations on this amazing line. Mwah.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Liz. Hey, remember, we've got the last, actually fewer than 2,000, and this edition is going away for good after this hour. Weekly deal drops are just that. So it is last call, y'all. My boyfriend's back. Aaron Berger's gonna be here. That's right. I have to share him.